Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I rise this morning to ask question under my name to the Minister for Trade, Industry, Trade and Tourism. Can the Minister inform the House Fiji is generally regarded as a trading hub of the Pacific? How can Fiji strengthen its position? Let me finish my question, Ratu, please. Then you can come and ask question. Sorry, Honourable Member, my fault. Madam Speaker, can I repeat my question again?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Madam. Can the Minister for Industry, Trade and Tourism inform this House Fiji is generally regarded as the trading hub of the Pacific? How can Fiji strengthen its position as the regional trading hub? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. I give the floor to the Honourable Faiyaz Koya.
Madam Speaker, I rise to respond to question number 100 of 2015, and I thank the Honourable Balminder Singh for the question. It's a pity that the other side doesn't see Fiji as a trading hub. It's quite a shame, actually, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, as the Honourable Member has rightly stated, Fiji has a very important position and role in regional trade, and I think they all know that. And I must add that this position is getting stronger each year in terms of trade, investment, transportation and logistics. Fiji obviously has advantages in terms of having a strong manufacturing base, an ideal location, transport links and communications. Madam Speaker, the Fijian government has worked tirelessly to upgrade Fiji's international port infrastructure, which is the key to boosting Fiji's international competitiveness and is vital for Fiji's position as the hub of the Pacific. The Bainimarama government, Madam Speaker, inherited major problems when it came to port operations, and these included congestion, outdated machinery and lack of work ethics. The government, Madam Speaker, through reforms by the Ministry of Public Enterprises, responded to the crisis by having Fiji Ports Corporation Limited enter into a successful public-private partnership with a Sri Lankan company, namely Aitken Spence. And this company, Madam Speaker, is listed as one of the 200 most successful companies by Forbes. And this was to manage the port facilities with a view to enhancing productivity, Madam Speaker, and efficiency and reducing congestion problems. Today, Madam Speaker, we are proud to say that the productivity has increased by 30%. And marked improvement in turnaround times, it has effectively reduced the cost of doing business. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, the current reform and modernization of the aviation industry will further consolidate our status as the aviation hub of the Pacific. Airports Fiji Limited, Madam Speaker, will be spending $250 million in the next 5 years to upgrade our airports, raising the standards of our facilities and the quality of our services to world class. Madam Speaker, connectivity is vital in enhancing the trade, and Fiji Airways has actively contributed towards improving our connectivity. There are approximately 390 flights a month between Fiji, Australia, New Zealand, USA, Korea, Hong Kong and the Pacific Islands. I don't see where they get this non-hub thing from the other side. Recently, new routes have been added onto Australia, and furthermore, Fiji Airways, using Fiji as a hub, connects the US and Hong Kong to the Pacific, Madam Speaker, and US to Australia and New Zealand. Hence we are harnessing, Madam Speaker, our opportunities which will lead to a further increase in demand for Fijian-made goods and services. And this will lead to increased investment, obviously, from the private sector and creation of jobs and wealth, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, in terms of our export, the Pacific region has emerged as the top export destination for Fiji over the past 3 years. In 2012, Madam Speaker, the Pacific was ranked as the 4th largest export destination by regions, behind Australasia, North America and Europe. However, in 2014, the Pacific became the #1 destination for Fijian-made products, recording an all-time high of export receipts of $710.6 million. surpassing the Australasian region with a total export value of 423.9 million. In essence, Madam Speaker, the Pacific market accounts for approximately 32% of our total exports. It is also important to note, Madam Speaker, that our exports to the Pacific include a wide range of commodities, ranging from food items, construction materials, textiles, and actually non-food items. The trend is quite different when compared against other traditional export partners, where a single or a limited number of products dominate the exports, Madam Speaker. Our trade with the Pacific has and will continue to grow in the future. Madam Speaker, to enhance Fiji's position in regional and international trade, in global trade, my ministry is now in the final stages of launching the Fijian Trade Policy Framework. The framework will determine how we connect all the dots and address our production capacity and supply side constraints, with the ultimate objective of enhancing Fiji's position in global trade. Madam Speaker, the framework will work towards contributing to the fulfillment of government's vision of a better Fiji for all. And through this framework, we will consolidate efforts to involve all the stakeholders to work toward a single objective of achieving a competitive economy that serves as the hub in the Pacific. Madam Speaker, furthermore, my ministry will also, through key regional trade arrangements, such as the Melanesian Spearhead Group, MSG Trade Agreement, and the PESA Plus Agreement, which is currently under negotiations, consolidate efforts to further strengthen our market access into the Pacific. Madam Speaker, as you know, a strong national economy and a healthy export trade will raise the standard of living for all Fijians. And this essentially means reducing poverty, Madam Speaker, and giving every Fijian child a better and sustainable future. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Supplementary question, the Honourable Balminder Singh.
Madam, Honourable Member, you might have heard why Fiji has been classified as the hub of the regional or the Pacific. My question is, what has been the export trend in the region over the years? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
Speaker, I thank the Honourable Member for the question, supplementary question. When comparing our exports to the Pacific from 2012 and onwards, Madam Speaker, a significant increase of 150% was recorded, from 155 million to $387.3 million in 2013. Our export to the region continues to perform above all expectations and increasing to $710.6 million in 2014. A further increase of 84%, Madam Speaker. On average, our exports to the Pacific region from 2012 to 2014 was about 417.6 million. And this signifies the importance of the Pacific as an emerging export market destination for Fijian-made products, and at the same time reinforces our position as the hub of the region.
Thank you. Supplementary question.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just an observation, Madam Speaker. These impressive investments in Ports Authority and Airports Fiji Limited, costing hundreds of millions of dollars, why are we then selling them to foreign interests? My question, Madam Speaker, to be a hub, you need to build relationships. And I don't think Fiji First is building relationships that we need to be a hub in the Pacific. We played hardball with Solomon Island Air, a very tiny airline. We played hardball with them. We kept out the tourism operators out of our trade zone. And we're having spats with Samoa, with New Zealand and Australia. How can you become a hub when you don't build relationships, Madam Speaker?
Thank you. Honourable Minister. Sorry, point of order?
It seems that these supplementary questions are taking on a whole different dimension altogether. They should just ask the question that they want to ask, and they should really stop from adding any extra to such questions.
Thank you. I ask the Honourable Order. I ask the Honourable Members, when asking questions, please be succinct with your questions. However, additional information is always required to put focus on the question. The Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, I think the members on the other side don't actually realize the divisions in the ministry with respect to who's responsible. Just that side, Madam Speaker. The question directed should be directed to the Ministry of Public Enterprise. It concerns the Ports Authority, which is under his authority, Madam Speaker. So I think that's a question. If it can be raised at a later date, I'm sure the Honourable Minister will answer.
Thank you. I will give the last supplementary question to the honourable member that stood up first, and that is the Honourable Alvin Maharaj.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to thank the Minister for the answer and how he has actually enlightened honourable members on my right-hand side that Fiji is trading hub of Pacific. Now that they are aware that Fiji is trading hub of Pacific and might be interested in exporting some of the key products that are exported from Fiji, can Minister please let the honourable members know what are some of the key exports to the Pacific region? Thank you.
Thank you. Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Honourable Member, for the question. Madam Speaker, there is a whole long list of exports that go out to the Pacific. Obviously, yes, Fiji is truly a manufacturing hub of the Pacific. And as I had mentioned earlier, they range from food preparations, prepared foods, construction materials, textiles, etc. But I'll break it down for the benefit of the other side of the House. It's flour, noodles, cracker biscuits, sweet biscuits, non-alcoholic beverages, sauces, frozen chicken and sausages, canned fish, kava, cocoa powder, cement, roofing iron, tubes, pipes, paint, gravel mix, cartons and boxes, kitchen cutleries, furniture, clothing, footwear, car batteries, electric accumulators, amongst other things, Madam Speaker.